Hey, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com here again with another wine review. This one is a little bit different. We'll get into that in a second. It's the Sunshine Mountain Vineyard Pinot Noir 2023. It's $14.99 at Trader Joe's, and there's a story here. I don't have the whole story, but I've got bits and pieces of it. This wine is from the Columbia Valley of Oregon, not the Columbia Valley of Washington. In about 60 miles east of Portland, along the border with Oregon and Washington State, part of the Columbia Valley comes down into Oregon, and there's even the Columbia Gorge going down there. It's and this Sunshine Mountain vineyard is on a mountain overlooking the Columbia Valley. And it's a single vineyard wine. This is an area, since it's 60 miles east of Portland, Willamette Valley, like the premier Pinot Noir area, is just south of Portland. So this is up north into the east. And this is an area that has got a lot of volcanic soil. The climate changes from being rainy every other day to dry, most of the time. And they said the vineyard had 300 days of sun, so it was in the drier section. Exactly where? This is a wine from Precept Wine Company. They're a big brand, the largest brand in the Northwest, independent brand in the Northwest. And a Northwest collective, which is part of them, made this wine, because it actually says produced and bottled by, which means they made it and bottled it. So there's a Northwest collective, which is out of Dundee. Dundee, Oregon is in Willamette Valley. Now here's the weird part. Sunshine Mountain Vineyard Winery is a winery in San Marcos, California, which is in the hills north of San Diego, a long way away. You don't normally see a wine with the same name as another winery. Now, none of the San Diego wineries' wines say Sunshine Mountain. They say Sunshine, but not Sunshine Mountain. So that's kind of a weird thing. You don't see that. You can't directly compete by taking another wine's name. And I recall a wine a few years back that got sold out on cutout because they accidentally had the same name of a wine from Australia. So is this being sold at Trader Joe's because at Trader Joe's they're not competing with the other people's wines, even though you don't find San Diego wine in the stores that often? Don't know. And but maybe that's why this is $14.99. Trader Joe's says this wine should compete with wines in the $20 to $30 range. So getting a $10 discount is a nice deal here, whatever the reason. So where do we go from here? This region that's 60 miles east of Portland, like Willamette Valley, is predominantly Pinot Noir. It's warmer out that way, and it tends to be Cabernet Sauvignon, Bordeaux varietals. It's not the biggest Pinot Noir area. We're going to take a sip of this one. It's got that really see-through color, the garnet color. It's got that funky, cool nose. This is a wine that kind of opens up as you drink it. There's some sharper flavors, there's some funky spices, some flavors that are delicious, some flavors are kind of hard to get your palate around, which is Pinot Noir. There's only a good Pinot Noir is going to be something in there you're going to go, I don't know. And other ones you go, give me more of that. If I were to guess, I would say this is a $20 to $30 Pinot Noir selling for $14.95, because value price Pinot Noir tends to be made to be familiar. They're not all the same, but what you get is kind of what you're expecting to get, where the more expensive Pinot Noirs tend to be more individual. Like this person makes it this way, this person makes it that way. This growing region, this is not the same old. This is kind of an interesting Pinot Noir. It is well worth drinking. For $14.89, you should give it a try. It's from a boutique area. If you go to your the Pinot aisle in your local wine shop, you're probably not going to find another Oregon Columbia Valley wine there. But for $14.99 at Trader Joe's, from a good producer, Precept makes Gruet and Brown and a couple. Oh, they make a bunch of wines. Yeah, the more it opens up, the more delicious it gets. It can be a little tight, and it can show the rougher edges, and then as it opens up, it really gives the fruit flavors and those things kind of come in and balance it out, which is something that a more expensive Pinot Noir does, and a value price doesn't really do. The value price is ready to go right away. So there you go, Sunshine Mountain Vineyard Pinot Noir 2023. It's available at Trader Joe's, I think, exclusively. It tastes more expensive than what it is. It's interesting. It's worth drinking. Let it open up, swirl your glass around, and you have a good wine. So adios, keep it cheap. This is Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Like us, like your podcast. Got more wines coming. Talking to everybody in a couple of days. So adios, keep it cheap, and I'll be talking to you. Bye-bye.